Okay, guys, first time doing this, so bear with me. Hopefully it'll go well, and if not, oh well. All right, anyways, hi, happy St. Patty's Day. Hopefully everyone and their families are safe. There's a lot of stress going on right now in our community and across the world and everything, so God bless everyone, and we'll get through this like everything else, right? All right. So, anyways, Rhonda Chris here, currently with Realty Plus. I'm self-employed as a real estate broker, have been for over 25 years, and just got a plaque for that actually. And I just created my LLC within the last 2 months, going to be called hopefully no later than next year, hopefully sooner actually. Dream Big Realty. I'm looking for someone to help me create a logo. So, if anybody with a creative mind that can help me with marketing materials, please do share that information with me. I'm here tonight to talk about mission statements and what the purpose is behind a mission statement. Now, if you're small, it's still important to have one, because if you do start growing, then employees need to be on the same page as you as to where you want to be, what your goal is, what your dream is, and then it creates a team environment where people know exactly where they need to be in the purpose of your vision. So anyways, the dictionary describes, and I'm going to be looking down a lot on my notes because I don't have this memorized, folks. I should be wearing a crown for the world's best procrastinator, because I'm good at that. If I could just make some money off of that, that'd be awesome. So the dictionary, the formal summary of the aim and values of a company's, organization, or individual's mission. Okay, so everybody needs to have a personal mission statement and a company mission statement, first of all. And you might ask yourself, well, what's the point of a mission statement? Well, bottom line is it simply answers, what's the point of your business? And I've looked into Simon Sinek, Sinek. He's got a lot of great ideas on that. That's where some of my information came from. You can go to www.startwithwhy, no question mark, just the word why.com. And he's got another lady on there that's at the bottom of that page that'll show you some other helpful information as well. But of course, the golden circle, the vision, mission, the what, the why, the how, the what. Few people or organizations know why they do what they do. And, it's really important. You want to know your purpose. You want to know your cause, your belief, and why anyone should care about that. So people don't buy what you do. They buy what you know. And I don't know if I agree with that 100%, just because, sometimes you've got just a cool little bracelet or earrings or anything like that, and people just want your product, but not necessarily what you know or why you do it. But I think it sometimes does help, of course. So mission statements share internal goals with the public and broadly explain how those goals are to be achieved. Communicate who you serve and how you serve them. A common aspect of almost every mission statement is an indication who the business serves and how they do it. Predominantly, this means explaining what you do for your customers, employees, if you have them, society, shareholders. If we all could be so blessed to have shareholders, that would be awesome, wouldn't it? Anyways, okay, so there are some helpful tips for creating an effective mission statement. You do keep it short and concise, people, okay? Sum it up in just a few sentences. You don't have to write an essay. Nobody's got the time or energy for that. Do think in long term. Don't make it too limiting. Do find out what other people think about the mission statement. And don't be afraid to change it. I mean, it's not set in stone, and you can always change it as your business grows. There's a quote from the Sinek guy that talks about there are two ways to influence human behavior. You can manipulate it or you can inspire it. Very few people or companies can clearly articulate why they do what they do. And by why, I mean their purpose, because, or belief. Why does your company exist? Why do you get up out of bed? And why should anyone care? People don't buy what you do. They buy why you do it. Sinek explains in his book. Excuse me. Drink time. I need a little sipper to keep that throat moist. All right, so there's a lot writing on the carefully chosen words of a mission statement, but also plenty of benefits to enjoy. Just remember, it doesn't have to be set in stone. It doesn't have to be perfect. You can change it at any time as your business grows and your visions and your purposes change, okay? Internally, your mission statement acts as a consistent guideline to refer back to when evaluating every decision and as an anchor around which you develop new initiatives that help you achieve your goals. And the team helps you achieve your goals. According to TINY Pulse, this is a helpful point of reference. A mission statement opens up internal communication and can refocus a team that has been pulled apart in too many directions. And that's by Laurel Wibizazan or something. Okay, so forget it. A mission statement also helps shape a company culture from the very beginning. It could attract the right hires, deter the wrong hires, and help guide existing employees to act in line with your organization's goals and best interest. In rapidly growing companies, as I said, it's hard to control cultural development. So if it isn't rooted in a fixed, unifying statement that gives your decision evidence and purpose, a mission statement could be part of the solution to that problem if only you can write a good one, which doesn't, like I said, have to be perfect. It just has to be good, short and concise. Writing a company's mission statement that communicates and inspires. Mission statements can describe what your business actually does or what it intends to do. 82% of mission statements in a study include no mention of what the company is doing right now. And instead, they choose to focus on what they hope to achieve in the future. It makes sense because a mission statement acts as a goal rather than a description of reality. For example, Harley-Davidson directly states what it does. We fulfill dreams through the experience of motorcycling by providing the motorcyclist and the general public an expanding line of motorcycles and branded products and services in selected market segments. CVS, on the other hand, describes its vision. We will be the easiest pharmacy retailer for customer to use. Not in my opinion, people, at least the one on Edison and Ironwood. I used to go there for my prescriptions. Stay away. I'd spend 15, 20 minutes sometimes waiting to pick up a prescription in the drive-through line. It was ridiculous. So anyways, back to a lofty goal. Now, this is useful as a reference point for internal decision, but a description of what you're actively doing rather than what you hope to do. Could be better at communicating immediate value to customers, employees, and shareholders. Summarize your goals and how you can achieve them. The purpose. Why do you exist? Now, this is something Cindy sent me to add to this. They've got a little bit of a different take on the mission statement, so I'm going to go ahead and go over it with you guys. So good. Here's why you exist. Here's a good example. We exist to help people, help businesses become more authentic and helpful to their customers. That's quote. This gets at the core of the experience or situation you want to change for a group of people. Here's a bad example now, folks. We exist to build a multi-million-dollar self-serve software company. This is a how, not a to. This is also rigid enough to hurt your business. What if self-service software goes the way of a fax machine? What if it doesn't, but enterprise software ends up being the best in your category? Also, framing your purpose in this way is likely to be a hell of a, and I don't know, it says hell of a uninspiring to the team or the troops. So uninspiring to the troops. Here's another good example. We exist to bring happiness to people's lives. This is broad, high-minded, and it leaves enough room to explore different opportunities as your business grows. It also is a great way to focus hearts and minds of your people on what's important. Another bad example. We exist to sell hamburgers to lots of people. Duh. That isn't why you exist. It's just what you currently happen to sell. Then suddenly you realize people want more than just hamburgers. Now what do? Burn the joint down for the insurance money? Just kidding. No Greek lightning. All right, so vision, what success looks like. What does it look like to you? Here's a good example. Every major brand in the world will someday run on our platform. Now, in this example, this paints a very clear picture of what the world looks like if you succeed. A bad example, we will use this word's hard to say, freemium model to onboard 10,000 customers a year. Really? The 10,000 customer thing is a worthy goal, but you don't want to be rigid about how you achieve it. What happens if you learn that freemium doesn't work as well as something else? Hey, another case of grease lightning, if you ask me. All right, so another good. We will sell 1 million hamburgers a day. Now that one's okay because you can actually picture exactly what that looks like. You know what you're trying to accomplish, exactly what you're trying to, and you have the flexibility to plan accordingly. Another bad example. We will hit our Q4 revenue numbers. Holy boring, really? Q4 numbers? Are you begging your people to just get up and leave and look for more exciting jobs? This paints the picture, but the picture is beige. So you're not going to inspire other people along the way. Then they call this strategy. So again, they're replacing the mission statement with this whole concept. How you'll get there for now. And that's just for now. Again, that's why the mission statement, vision, all that good stuff can change over time. Here's a good example. We will build and sell quality, self-serve, freemium software to small business. It's specific. It says what you'll do. It says who you'll do it for. Bad example. We will adhere to the highest quality standards. Okay, we like to think that people do that. I hope you will, but that's still just one part of the strategy. High quality of what? Question mark. And whom? Question mark. They don't answer those things. Another good example. We will roll out franchises in every major city in America. Well, it sounds like you've got your work cut out for you, but that's a real strategy. Go big or go home. Right, ladies? Yeah. And then the takeaway, they call it. A laundry list of virtues and goals does not do nearly as much for your team as a strong stated purpose, number one. Number two, a vision of what you're trying to accomplish. And number three, a flexible marching strategy for how long you're going to get there. With these, you can leave the term mission statement out of your vocabulary entirely without the BS. So anyways, let's see, we are at 15 minutes. All right, we're on a roll. We're gonna make it. Gonna give you about 5 minutes at the end so that you can go take a quick break before the Zoom goes on. All right, perfect. So mission statement, to create the most compelling, okay, so here's some good examples of mission statements. Tesla, the automobile dealership, their mission and vision statements are a class act. And that's something else some people like to utilize, is both a mission and a vision statement, because they're two entirely different things. So their vision statement stands out. And it's basically saying that their mission statement is to create the most compelling car company of the 21st century by driving the world's transition to electric vehicles. Vision statement, to accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy. Their mission statement clearly defines their core goal, to create the most compelling car company of the 21st century. Then it tells you how they intend to accomplish that goal, by driving the world's transition to electric vehicles. It simply works. But their vision statement really stands out. The car company's clever use of the words accelerate helps to enliven their lofty inspiration. Their vision statement also showcases their drive. Pun intended, according to whoever wrote this, not me. For sustainable energy and how it steers. Pun intended again, the business. It also allows them room to explore and develop their own set of energy solutions. Powerwall, power pack, solar roof. All in all, Tesla's vision for a sustainable energy is one that resonates with countless people around the world. Now, Nike, on the other hand, they simply have if you have a body, you are an athlete. That's their mission statement. I mean, it's real quick and simple. Now, it might sound a little run-of-the-mill, but it effectively sums up what they aim to do. And then their whole mission statement is create groundbreaking sports innovations, make our products sustainable, build a creative and diverse global team, and make a positive impact on communities where we live and work. Nike's vision statement might sound run-of-the-mill, but it definitely or effectively sums up what we aim to do. Take note of the words that declare Nike's underlying company values: innovation, sustainability, diversity, and community. However, it's Nike's vision statement that has captured the hearts of millions, to bring inspiration and innovation to every athlete in the world. Sounds a little vague at first, but it's Nike co-founder Bill Bowerman's edition hits you right. It says, if you have a body, you are an athlete. As a result, Nike's vision statement is transformed into a moving sentiment that impacts every person who reads it. So we have one more, at least, MVMT. They apparently make glasses and some other stuff, but anyways, they've claimed that they'll do it so that it's their mission statement is style shouldn't break the bank. Okay, mission and vision statement, they've kind of combined that. It says we were founded on the belief that style shouldn't break the bank. Our goal is to change the way you think about fashion by delivering premium designs at radically fair prices. MVMT has combined their vision and mission statement and addressed it directly to customers. Okay, as I said. All right, so style shouldn't break the bank. This vision statement cuts straight to the point and perfectly sums up MVMT's key selling proposition of high quality watches and glasses at low prices. The statement then goes on to explain the mission. First, they tell you what they aim to achieve. Change the way you think about fashion. Then they tell you how they intend to do it by delivering premium designs at radically fair prices. It's short, punchy, and music to customers' ears. Bottom line. So it looks like we've got time for a little bit more, and we will work on, if I can, warbly, it looks like. Oh, wait, no, in conclusion. I have my in conclusion. We're done with that. Good enough. There's plenty of places you can Google all this stuff, ladies. There's a lot more out there to learn than what I'm teaching, okay? All right, so in conclusion, a company mission statement isn't to be taken lightly. It affects your brand, internal direction, and your core values as a company. For some, it's a pledge to turn a profit for shareholders. For others, it's a declaration of the company's intent to make a monumental positive change to the world that we live in. So when writing your company mission statement, consider the following. What does your company do or strive to do that makes it unique? Whose interests do you serve and how? Do you seek to impact society, create a first-class environment for your employees, to provide value to shareholders, or are customers the most important asset? Figuring out the answers to these questions isn't just useful for coming up with a mission statement. These are the core principles which will anchor you as your business flourishes. And there's something else I ran across, a quote from a gentleman that I don't remember who he was, but I'm going to quote it anyways. He says, if you're not growing in life, then you're dying. Why do anything without a purpose? If you don't have a plan for your life, then you're going to be part of someone else's plan. Without a plan, you're just going to get whatever shows up for your life, in your life. And that's not who we are, ladies, right? We want our own vision, our own plan, our own purpose. Not that 9-to-5 BS where you get minimum wage shoved around, pushed on, yelled at. We want to create our own dream and reality, and we can do that. Just got to keep plugging away every day at it. Success is out there. We just got to go take hold, all right? So I'm cutting it a little short maybe, but by the time I say goodbye and good night, and thanks for watching. Hope you learned something great off of it. Good luck out there. All right, we got a lot of work ahead of us. Let's go, go, go.